What is going on, everybody? We're back. Attack on Titan, Season 3, Episode 9. I kind of really don't know what to expect, I guess, episode from episode, because the last, like, 3 episodes, I kept thinking, like, oh, this is going to be... I keep feeling like we're building towards a battle this season, whether that's, like, all the humans versus the Titans, or humans versus humans inside the walls, or Eren versus whatever's going on inside, whether that's reiss or Historia or whoever. But we kind of haven't gotten it. It's like it's been building up, but like it keeps like taking a right turn, and now that right turn is this huge, which they stated. I don't know if they stated it or I read it in the comment section, but reiss's Titan is double the size of the colossal Titan. And not only is he double the size, he only has the limbs of like a regular sized Titan, so that he can't even stand straight up if he wanted to, because his limbs could not support his body. So that's just like his pace, that's his movement. I don't know if he has any other crazy ability that'll make him like speed up or anything. They can't get close to him because he's emitting so much steam. They'll just melt within like 50 yards of him. I don't know if this is going to be like an Eren in his Titan form has to stop him, if it's going to be more of the humans just devising a plan to maybe make him, I don't know, fall off a cliff or blow him up, cut him in half, cut off his legs, or what. I don't know what their plan's going to be, because I have a feeling, I feel if he gets to any wall, it's going down with little to no effort. So what they plan to do between him getting to the wall and the time they have, I have no idea. And then last episode, the only thing I was kind of upset about, which I don't really know if this is how it is for everybody, but Eren just finding that random armor juice on the ground that fell out of Rod's little briefcase or whatever you want to call it. Does he now all the time can just use that crystallizing ability anytime he wants? Is it only a one-time thing, like you drink it and you can use it that one time? Now he can't do it, because I'm going to be kind of upset if like him just drinking that or whatever, he just now has that ability. I wanted him to like unlock it or find out how to do it, or not be able to do it at all, make it like just Titan specific. So now it makes me think that like, was Annie given the same kind of thing? Like no Titan has an ability out there unless they're kind of given that specific trait. Like Raynor has like, he's called the armor Titan. Like, was he given that ability? And just kind of any kind of specialization thing now makes me think it's not like Titan specific, which I kind of liked. Like all these new Titan, everyone has their own form and this like ability, and now it's kind of like, oh, we can just like give you this, and now you can do everything that we've seen anybody else do. Like, is there a juice for him to let out steam? Is there a juice for him to be quicker or stronger in his Titan form? That's kind of what I want to get at. We'll see what happens. I'm interested to see just how they plan to stop this. Man, reiss. I want to see him come back into human form, but I don't think we're ever going to see him in human form again. We'll see though. Pressing play on the episode right now. My God. And I really want to know. I just don't want like the royal bloodline, like the true descendant bloodline, to end right here. Like if reiss dies, that's it. It's over. There'll be no more founding Titan power. No more like foresight of what is and what isn't. What the heck? Are we seeing inside his head right now, or is that something else? Because that's moving a lot faster than. What the hell is that? Is that him? The animation style like really switched up there. It is him. Oh wow, look at his face. Last episode he was in this like funky 3D animation that we had never really seen in Attack on Titan. Now we're getting this like cartoony look. See, that's the kind of shot I remember him being like. That looks like, it doesn't look like the regular Attack on Titan animation. That's gonna be really interesting to see. I wanted to make a comment about something. I completely forgot what I was gonna say. just given that ability. And I kind of want to see it. Oh yeah, I want to know like what is it? Because remember, Rod made the statement that him and his brother like they both agreed, and they said like when it's our turn, or when one of us has to become take over for our dad or whatever, or our grand. I don't remember if it was his dad or his grandfather. They were gonna like free humanity and like figure out and end all Titans, and then his brother became a Titan, got that those crazy eyes going, and his brother like just totally switched up. He's like, no, humanity. It's almost like they think humanity's best chance is to be ruled by Titans or have the fear of the Titans or always be kind of in danger of the Titans. And they get that once they kind of become that next founding Titan. They said his grandfather or his dad thought the same way, and then when he became that way, his ideals changed. And same thing with his brother. He was going to free everybody and get rid of the Titans, and then he became and he changed up. So I want to know what it is that what are they seeing in the past that's making them just completely, are they put under some kind of like trance that they don't even have control of themselves at all? Um, is it their will or they're just so blinded by whatever it might be? I'm not sure. Let's get it though. Ruler of the walls. If right now you were to evacuate the citizens within Wall Sheena, it would be drawn towards them, destroying the wall on its path. So what, you want to give up one population group for another? They attempted. Did Eren even know what he was really doing, though? Oh, he was just out there just yelling out commands. Yeah. Okay, I was like, did they even give it a try, or how did they even know? This is more on the lines of like the the crystallization. Like, Eren, we're gonna take you to the wall. I want you to become a crystal, okay? And it's like, but he's never. Where's a peak season? All this. It's up to you. He looked right at Eren when he said that. They all kind of looked at Eren. Oh shit. Yeah, I think it's gonna come down to him. It'd be really like hype train killer if they're able to just snipe this man out with cannons and he just like just falls out. I feel like we've had like 20 or 30 episodes this season. This is only episode 9. I guess because we've gotten just so flooded with so much information. They're gonna ask too many questions. Oh man, they're gonna rebel. Somebody better get up there and do they see him? Oh no, they see the smoke though. He's there's no way that's doing anything. They're switching up the animation style. I don't quite like it, but I don't hate it. Yeah, we went from like crisp, clean, dark outlines to very like wispy freeform. And now we're back to this like 3D model effect right here. If he doesn't blow that off. While they have people on the ground outside of the walls firing, bro, y'all better get out of there. They're not used to having to defend. Yeah, exactly. They have no experience. That like what? I feel like at any given chance they'll turn and run. Well, he's so big and so slow. I feel like there's no way they'll miss though. Well, they're gonna tell her not to fight. He's got all those spots on him. We still haven't even gotten a time. We haven't gotten a time this whole season of like Eren. You know, what is he thinking? What does he think of himself now and everything that's going on? This is the first time we've heard inside of his head. He's been MIA this whole season so far. So it looks like they're going for one grand final trump card shot with those uh, barrels, and if it doesn't work, Eren, it's up to you. Calm down, buddy. Take it easy. Take it easy. This is the first Eren dialogue we've got all season. Rod race, the transform from rod race from the transformation to this. Dang, he's gotten that close that they're aiming straight down. That hide he has to be so thick that I don't think a cannon's piercing that at all. He stopped moving. That's gotta be hot. Yep, that's gotta be really hot. Yeah, they don't really need to, I mean, just aim straight down. He's not moving. Okay, there goes the wall. If he touches that wall, that thing's slapping down. All those citizens that were rounded up. And the kids. Oh my god. Oh, Fluff. His face. Is that what his face always looks like? Did it get blown off? Is that what the underside of him looks like the whole time? What is happening? What the hell? Like, I can't tell if he's so heavy dragging himself on the ground to get there that it just scraped off the whole underside, or if he just has no form to show for it, or... And they're running. And all the people. He did it. Here we go. It's going down. I'm interested to see just even the size comparison. Is he even coming up to like one of his legs? And now all of a sudden he can transform. Like, we don't know what it is that makes this man tick. He was just able to do it like so conveniently right now. We needed you a lot before. I forgot he has one arm. Yo, that's kind of scary. Look how small those are. Wow. He'll fall straight down. Is it that easy? Down he goes. Go. He's got to get the neck. Wow, he's actually carrying that thing too. He's so small. They're going to blow it up from the inside. When did they see the face to know that? Oh. Yeah, because it had eyes. So it was dragging its face. And what, just scraping it all off or what? He closed his mouth. Boom. She's gonna do it. She's gonna be the one to finish off that last little chunk. That's it right there. Wow, she got it. Who's seeing this right now, Rod or Historia? That was a very interesting flashback right there. I don't know whose point of view that was. Because it didn't happen until she sliced it. So did it trigger something in her, or were we seeing his point of view, or what? That's a good way to segue her into being queen. Well, that's done. I wanted to know what is Kenny doing these days? Like, what's his plan of action? Does he have any allegiance? Is he? Who are all these people? Who are they? What's? Wow! Look at half of his face. Now I know that like the Ackermans are out here getting these crazy like suit pseudo Titan boosts. Oh wow! Do they have any regenerating powers at all, or no? He's got answers, man. Don't kill him. He needs to be questioned. He needs to be questioned. Dang, Rod's gone. Kenny's pretty much gone. I feel like everybody we can get answers from is just gone. What is that? He's got the juice. He's got the juice. I would think there would be zero chance he's able to set that syringe up and inject himself in the time it would take Levi, of all people, to close that gap and stop him. Um, I don't know what there would be to talk about because you think Levi would pounce on that, like crush it, destroy it. I don't know if Kenny's going to try to explain something to him and in that time inject himself, inject Levi. I don't know. Something's got to happen with that. I hope they don't show it just for it to get like thrown to the ground and smashed. Um, yeah, R.I.P. Rod Race. That's just really. I didn't. I knew he wasn't gonna win. There's no way he was gonna eat Eren or I guess eat anybody. I just feel like we're losing everybody that has possible answers to our questions. I feel like the last like good hopeful person would have been Rod Race, at least inside the walls. Now, what's happening with the whole Ymir, Rainer, Bearholt group, wherever they originate and come from outside the walls? They're still them. I don't know what answers they have. If they have the same, I don't know if they have the same backstories like Rod Race did and kind of like branched off at some point. Like they all came from that founding Titan and then one stayed royal blood inside the walls. The other group kind of just took their own path outside the walls. I have no idea. Or I don't know if they have two different separate stories and that founding Titan has no descending from the people outside the walls. It's just unfortunate that we lost Rod right there for the simple fact that I feel like he would have had so much knowledge. And I kind of wanted to know what was it that like makes the and like whose flashback was that right there? As soon as Historia cut, we got flashbacks. We saw Rod Race's actual body. Um, I don't know if that was the last memories through his point of view that we saw and that we're ever gonna see. If that sparked some kind of I don't know, trigger memories in Historia that maybe since she's royal blood can be accessed if given XYZ. I'm not really sure. It was cool to kind of see that whole team up right there. So it looks like because he had eyes at one point. So I wonder if he was so heavy on the ground he was scraping the bottom of his body off the ground. If that's something he did on purpose, I don't know. My theory is he was so heavy that he couldn't like actually pick himself off the ground. He was just dragging across and ended up scraping it all off. How they knew that though, is why it makes me think maybe they knew he had no face at some point. I'm not sure. Still a great episode. We just still haven't really gotten that like that episode. You know what I'm talking about. But that was the first episode that we actually got some Eren point of view. Eren's been kind of a side note this whole season. It's been like royal and bloodline and political and back and forth, and now he's finally not captured. I'm interested to see kind of what they do now because you would think everything that's been building these 9 episodes has been kind of wrapped up. We've rescued Eren, we've rescued Historia, we've overthrown the fake king and the fake government. We are currently in charge inside the walls. All of the royal family is dead. We have the last descendant left who appears to be on our side that we're going to make queen. All the followers of like the Kenny and the Rod race are dead except Kenny, and he's on his last breath. So we're really not losing anything right now other than a lack of information. And then the threat that is still outside the walls. Again, I don't know if there's a connection between outside the walls and royal bloodline, if they're two separate Titan forces that maybe aren't even aware of each other. Like, I don't know if the Beast Titan and Rainer, etc., knew or know of Rod Race and know of the royal family and know of etc., if they're acting on their own or what's going on. But we kind of just won everything. Right there in those 9 episodes. Just we're in charge, no more fake government, we got our queen, we got our boys. I want to know again, I've asked this, if everybody kind of has their own specific little Titan concoction mixture, or if they all come from like the founding Titan. I'm not sure, because like what we saw in Ymir's flashback, who injected her with that? Is that the same thing that Rod Race busted out of that suitcase? Is that the same serum or formula, whatever, or people had just had their own like formulas. You just need something, something, and this is what you can make people turn into a Titan with. I don't know, like what Kenny has right there. Did he steal that from somewhere in Rod's collection, or did he always have that passed down from his family for a final moment type thing? Be interested to see. So I'm interested to see kind of what happens, because everything inside the walls is now pretty much under control. To our knowledge as the viewers, there's no inside threat inside the walls right now. That pretty much has been purged out. So my guess would be now we start addressing outside the walls. Maybe we start making an effort to get back to that basement. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you thought of the episode. Like, share, favorite, subscribe. We will be back this week with Madden videos, Boruto. My Hero Academia has 1 or 2 episodes left. We'll finish up One Punch Man, and we'll keep going from there. Links are up here, guys, and as always,